Hello and welcome back to the Women's Rugby Show. I'm Sam Bytheway and today we're going to be previewing the Allianz Premier 15's round 13 games that are taking place this weekend. There's some cracking contests lined up with the billing being topped by Wasps against Saracens in a top 4 clash, as well as a West Country derby between Bristol Bears women and Gloucester Hartpury at the Alpas Arena. There's going to be some cracking games, it's going to be a great weekend and we can't wait to be back. But before we get into previewing these games, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the Women's Rugby Show on YouTube and follow us across all social medias. Have you done all that? Let's get on with the previews. Our first game of the weekend is Exeter Chiefs women versus DMP Durham Sharks. In their first season, the Chiefs continuing their push for the top 4 spots against a DMP side who are yet to win a game so far this season. Susie Appleby's side are on a 5-game unbeaten run since they last lost to Loughborough in December. Appleby has made several changes to us 23, with injuries and call-ups to the international side, meaning there are 2 changes to the starting 15. Louise Burgess comes into the side on the wing for her first start for the Chiefs, with Niamh Terry moving to 13 and Meryn Dodge lining up in her usual position at fullback. In the forwards, club captain Linda van der Velden is away with the Netherlands, which means Rachel Johnson comes into the starting lineup for the first time after impressing off the bench in recent weeks. For DMP, Rob Vickers makes just 1 change to the team that faced Sale last week, with Elisa Jennings starting at scrum half after impressing off the bench. On the bench there could be a debut for Lauren Torley if she makes an appearance at Sandy Park. Success for DMP tomorrow will equate to challenging an Exeter side who have impressed everyone so far this season whenever they've taken to the field and have shown just how much they've grown in a limited amount of time in the league. So I think it's going to be a tough one for DMP tomorrow, but I think it's going to be an Exeter win. I think it's going to be a comfortable Exeter win as well. Game number 2 of the weekend is a battle of 2 of the top 4 places in the Allianz Premier 15, with first place Saracens travelling to 4th place Wasps. Last week Wasps narrowly fell to defeat against Harlequins, and they'll be looking to go one better this week against their other London rival. Giselle Mather's side have been one of the revelations in the league this season, and they'll be looking to get that elusive win over their London rival Saracens. Mather has reshuffled her forward pack for the game, with Hannah West and Andrea Stock starting at the props, with Maud Muir moving to hooker from tight head prop. Rowena Burnfield returns from injury in the second row to partner Sam Monaghan, and Elizabeth Craik moves from prop to number 8 in her 50th Premier 15's appearance. The backline remains unchanged for Wasps, but on the bench there is a return of Ellie Kilden. For Sarries, there's a mixture of youth and experience, including a back row of Fleetwood, Packer and Cleal that possesses nearly 200 England caps between them, which is immense. Emmy Red and Chantel Meal come into the starting lineup in the backline, as well as Cara Wardle to complete an exciting backline. The clash of the 2 London sides may be one of the games of the season so far, with both sides showing a lot of attacking threat whenever they play, and it's sure to be an exciting one, and it's streamed on the RFU website, so plenty of rugby to watch tomorrow with all the games streamed, but this is the one that's on the Premier 15's YouTube, so make sure you have a watch to see 2 really exciting teams pushing each other hard in both defence and attack. But predictions wise for this one, I'm actually going to stick my neck out on the line and go for a Wasps win, with Saracens getting the bonus point, losing bonus points. So fingers crossed it's going to be a great game for everyone to watch as well. Worcester Warriors travel to Loughborough in Game 3, looking to turn their good performances so far this season into victories. Worcester impressed when they played Loughborough at Sixways early this season, and with another strong performance they could push for a victory tomorrow. Warriors has made 4 changes to their side, with the recently named Team GB 7-star Heather Fisher named at centre, and the other change in the back sees Caris Cox start at fullback. In the pack, another Team GB 7's training squad member, Alex Matthews, shifts to number 8, with Taz Bricknell starting at flanker, and Carmen Tremellin completing the changes at prop. The Lightning have made just 2 changes, with Kath O'Donnell starting in the second row, and Olivia Jones starting as she swapped place with Ellen Ramsbottom, who drops to the bench. The quality of Worcester's back row of Bricknell, Callender and Matthews holds the key to their performance, because those 3 can be a nuisance at the breakdown, which we've seen so many times so far this season, and it'll be a tough day for Loughborough and their star backline, with Rowland, Scarrett all going to be looking to push through the Worcester defence, break through the defensive line, but with Callender chopping those tackles all day, it could be a tough day for them. But another prediction here, I think it's going to be a Loughborough win, a really, really narrow Loughborough win by 2 or 3 points, with Worcester getting a losing bonus point at least, and maybe even a try bonus point as well. But this one is going to be a cracker. Our game in focus this week is Bristol Bears women's trip to Gloucester Hartpury, as that is where I'll be spending my Saturday afternoon. Last time these two faced each other, Gloucester Hartpury ran away comfortable winners, but the Bears have stepped up a level since then. This will be a much tighter game. Gloucester Hartpury currently sit 3 points above their West Country rivals in the table and have made 4 changes to the starting 15 for this clash. In the forwards, Shire Pinnock and Robin Locke come into the starting lineup, with Rachel Lund and Emma Singh coming into the starting lineup in the backline, with Millie Wood dropping to the bench. However, the big news for Gloucester Hartpury is the return of Zoe Aldcroft, who hasn't been seen since injuring herself in the warm-up before Gloucester Hartpury's round 2 clash against Loughborough Lightning, a game that I was actually at. The Bears have also made 4 changes for their trip, with 2 coming on the wing, with Welsh international Courtney Kite and Kiara Martin starting there. In the pack row, Marston starts at number 8 with Natalia John partnering Holly Cunningham in the second row. On the bench there could be 2 debuts, with Gemma Rowland set to make her first appearance in a Bears shirt since arriving from Wasps this week. And the other debut may come from Grace Crompton, a Bath University student who recently joined the club. It's set to be a crack, with both teams having a mixed bag of the season, but they've both got so much attacking threat in those backlines, with the Bears having Jazz Joyce and Kiara Martin, Courtney Kite, like we've mentioned, coming into the starting lineup, as well as Gloucester Hartpury, Hannah Jones, Tatiana Hurd, who we spoke to early in the week, as well as Daisy Fahy at fly half and Mo Hunt at scrum half. It's going to be a cracker. I'm really excited to be going there. Everyone loves the West Country derby, and this one's going to be a great one as well. The final game of the day in the Premier 15s is Harlequins visiting Sale Sharks. It could be a tough day for Sale, with Quins having named such an exciting backline for their trip up north. Sale's forward pack has 4 changes to the side that comfortably beat DMP last time out. Scarlett Fielding comes in at hooker, Nicola Howard and Vicky Irwin playing the second row, with Jess Elbeck starting in the back row. There's just 1 change to the backline, with Lauren Delaney away on island duty, so Jess Wooden comes in at fullback. The key to Sale's performance will be that half-back pairing of Jess Roberts and Katie Daly-McLean. If these 2 perform, then Sale will stand a chance to take a big scalp against Quins. But for Quins, Gerard Mullen has reshuffled his pack, with Ellie Bloor returning from injury, Katie moving into the second row, there was Lauren Brooks making her first start of the season, and Toe Vixen returning from injury at number 8. An exciting backline, Izzy Mayhew makes her first start of the season, Jess Meach moves back to the wing from fullback, and Ellie Green starts again at 10. The pace and skill of that Quins backline, including Mayhew, Green and Breach, as well as Laggy Tuima, Beth Wilcock and Emily Scott, has the potential to run riot at Hayward Road tomorrow, so Sale have to be on their A game to stop that backline, otherwise it's going to be a tough day for them defensively, and this is one that I think is going to be one of the most comfortable wins of the weekend. I think Quins are going to slightly run away with it, but I think it'll be unfair for Sale, because they're still growing as a side, they're still aiming to reach that level above that Quins already have. Quins have got that Premier 15s experience, so I think it's going to be a tough day for them, but an undeservedly tough day. I think it'll be a comfortable Quins win. So there you have it. There's your Allianz Premier 15s round 13 preview. It's going to be a good weekend. I can't wait to get back reporting on women's rugby. It's going to be a great weekend for women's rugby, with 5 games, all 5 of them being streamed. Gloucester Hartpury is where we are at tomorrow. Really excited to be there. Really excited to speak to Tatiana Hurd after the game, after we spoke to her previewing the game midweek. Just to run through my predictions, I'm going to go for Exeter Chiefs win, a Wasps win, a Loughborough Lightning win, a Gloucester Hartpury win, and a Harlequins win. So there we have it. Come back on Sunday to tell me if I'm wrong. I'm sure I will be. I don't think I'll get all of them right, but hopefully I do. Shows at least I know something about the game. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you like this video, follow us across all social medias, and please subscribe to us on YouTube to get that subscriber count up. Really want to reach 1,000 subscribers soon, so that'd be great. So yeah, thanks a lot for listening, and we'll see you again soon.